The number one weapon that we have in law enforcement is our brain. Arms, elbows are loose, hands are loose. That's when you decide to make your movement. We're going to put ourselves in a position to win with our positioning out there. My name is Steve Fong. I'm the owner of S2 Performance Training. I'm a retired law enforcement officer. Last 5 years of my job was helping run the training unit in firearms and basically all aspects of training for law enforcement. The other thing too is I'm not up here, I'm down here searching. I'm down here with my hands so I can see. The first time you do it, don't try to be perfect. We're putting a nail in the plank and we're just gonna keep moving up, and a little lesson, we keep learning. We're trying to help good people who should become police officers or need help become police officers be better. Contrary to what people believe, most people enter an academy have never shot a firearm, ever. Get yourself in a position that's natural right now that you defend with that. Very balanced, that's good. We'll critique little things as we go, but very balanced. Everyone starts on airsoft before I'll teach anybody. And then these KWAs are amazing. I've been using these for several years now. We are going to be using these airsoft today to simulate going through for our training purposes. We are going to use these as if they are actual real guns. These rifles work the exact same way a regular AR-15 style rifle. That's why I like these so much. Weight-wise, you can even tell they feel balanced, very similar. So this allows you to do a lot of things. What I use these personally for is just to learn all those athletic movements. If I change a piece of equipment on my gun, on my rifle, depending on where I put it, because this is a different optic system that I use, so now I've got to get used to that. Where's my sling? How do I adjust my sling? This allows me to get the exact same rifle that I have as my duty rifle and be able to practice it in my garage, backyard, wherever I can do it in my own privacy, and allows me to get the same movements. It helps your body figure out weight distribution. It helps it figure out balance. Airsoft allows you to do that. Go home, work reps in the garage, figure it out. The amount of information that they can pick up faster because they're not afraid of this device, it's exponentially better to start on an airsoft. That's gonna break the plane, now just go. You look at this piece right here, that's just your follower. It's you'd have in any other magazine that works. The spring pushes it with the follower. Follower is what locks your slide back when you're empty, right? This mechanism works the exact same as a regular firearm. What we've done and what you can do is you just take off the base plate, pull your spring out, take the follower out, just like you would in a regular magazine, set that aside, then you have this. Now, when I air these up, there's no way for the BBs to even be held inside there to go up into the gun. No BBs, it's all safe. No BBs can come out.
It's great because I could set it up in my house and run clear rooms, run through drills. I could do CCW drills, waistband. I could actually fire my gun without firing a, live round.
Oh, it's pretty sweet. It's full function, like dry firing. You don't need to waste money, and you get the full functionality of it, so.
And you actually get to shoot and move while you're doing it. So I can actually work on my foot movements with my rifle, which we want to be the same as our handgun. Ability to be able to also shoot a airsoft gun where I can remove the follower and just have multiple trigger actions with the slide action actually moving. So that allows me to actually work through movements, which is what happens in real life. It's not a range where you're squared off to your target. It is a fluid situation. People are moving. After you shoot, you've got to move. So you can simulate all that using airsoft. I can do more with the airsoft than I can with the simunition. One, it's much less expensive. It's much easier to do. It's simunitions even at home is difficult. It's louder. It is more dangerous. It can cause injury. Airsoft, I can cover a lot of different things and we can have real feedback. You're gonna get a little less recoil, but the recoil of a simunition gun is still not enough to simulate a regular firearm, so that is kind of moot anyways.
You can call it swimming or dancing with my partner and switching off who's in the front, who's in the back, and clearing rooms and the movement that goes in with that, with the real weight of your rifle and, not flagging your partner, but also entering a room, presenting your gun and firing. And it's all the functionality is the same, so not being too comfortable whether it's not a live gun, it's still the fundamentals and the safety aspects are all still the same. So
practice doing it wrong, practice doing it right, get the feeling of what it is. Airsoft at home, sitting in front of a mirror, video camera is over and over, just going back and forth with that. How does this work for me?
I got to do all the firearm manipulation exactly how I do my live guns, and the muscle memory and repetition of all the dry fire and gun manipulation is exactly the same, all the way up to live fire.
It is so much less expensive just to pick up an airsoft, set up a nice safe training environment that you can do at your house and work through the athletic movements that comes with firearms training and work that over and over. Proper grip, proper presentation, proper movement. You've already done all of that. So then when you actually get your real firearm, you start shooting it, you already have a great platform and fundamentals for what you're trying to accomplish.